So yeah, Andamans to me it's I love to call it my little secret, and that's meaning mainly because a lot of Western travellers or a lot of travellers that I know that will come to India won't even have Andaman on their itinerary. But for me, I just discovered this place through actually learning about North Sentinel Island, which is a big international kind of story. It's kind of like a thing in the international community. And then from learning that that was actually a part of other islands and I could travel to those islands, that was the reason why I first decided to come here. And I had no idea what to expect when I first came to Andaman, like no idea. I understood it was a territory of India, but I had no idea what to expect. So I just came here a bit blind the first time, that was 2023, but I just completely fell in love with the place. I love how you get such differences. I love the contrast of Neil Island, of that quiet vacation, small, remote, tropical island vibe, but I also love the vibe of being in the city, being in Port Blair. I'm from a city myself, so I love like city energy and city dynamics, which when I tell that to some people on Neil Island and I say, oh, I'm going back to Port Blair for a few weeks, they always question why. Like, so yeah, I love the contrasting energy. For me to go to somewhere like Neil Island is like my vacation. It's my chill out, get to spend time on the beach, get to swim, get to see some of the marine life, total chill out. Yeah, for me it's just a special little island. I love the idea of remote tropical islands. Like I'm from a big British city, so being on like remote small tropical islands, to me I love the energy, I love the vibe. So I kind of see Neil as like my little secret in a way, and I just have that island. I love that island so much. It's in my heart for sure. It was quite fascinating for me to learn about the British colonial history of these islands as well. It's something I didn't know about when I came here, but I was very quick to learn. You can visit places which act as museums here, like you've got the cellular jail, which tell you a lot about the freedom fighters and how the British were dealing with those freedom fighters in that time. And of course you've got Ross Island, which the Britishers used as a base when they were beginning to occupy the city of Port Blair and parts of Andaman. And that kind of history is not something we ever learn back at home, back in the UK. So for me to actually learn that here for the first time was really quite insightful, quite eye-opening for me. And I would say anyone who's interested in that side of history, if you're from the UK or if you're from the mainland of India, this is such a place full of information, full of memorials and full of museums where you can really learn about that kind of history. And for me it blew my mind. I did not know any of these stories until I came here, and I'm kind of glad in a way that I did learn about them. I believe it's right that those stories should be taught and that knowledge should be gained. But it was so interesting for me to visit these islands, these places, and learn about history connected to my own country. Even as a tourist here, I don't feel like I'm getting scammed everywhere, which happens in places in Asia. But I feel like people are very honest with me, they're very hospitable with me, they're very welcoming as well. And I just don't feel like I've got to watch my back like you would feel in some parts of Asia. You really kind of have to watch your back and you have to learn very quickly. Whereas with Andaman, I find it's much more chilled out and I don't have to worry about those things, which is important as a tourist myself and to any tourists wanting to visit Andaman. It's safe, feels like a very safe place of India. So one of my favourite things about the Andaman Islands is the beaches that you get here. You get some absolute gorgeous beaches, and it's not just how beautiful they are, but like if we were on beaches like this in other parts of Asia, they would be absolutely overrun with tourists and foreign tourists. Here obviously you're going to get some of the domestic tourists, but I mean the beaches are clean, they're quiet, you can spend a lot of time walking along them. And with this place, a lot of people always say to me, oh, you need to check out this beach, or you need to come to this beach or that beach. So there's always loads of beaches to discover, to check out for yourself and just to enjoy. But to enjoy in nature and the calmness, it really is such a beautiful place with real beautiful beaches here on the Andaman Islands. As a tourist, I find the Andamans very affordable as well, from hotel stays to the prices that you'll pay for eating and traveling around from island to island. I find everything so affordable, and I find you have the option, if you want to do it on a more budget, then you can do it on a budget, or if you want to do things in a bit more luxury sense, you have that option as well. But certainly for me, coming from the West, things are so much more affordable, which allows me to spend quite a long amount of time here on the Andamans in comparison to if I was traveling in parts of Western Europe. Things wouldn't be quite as affordable, and I love the prices that you see here in the Andaman Islands. So I love to make travel content, and coming to the Andamans has been amazing because there's so much to see, so much to do, so much to explore. So I recommend you coming to the islands because you will absolutely love it.